Hey everyone, welcome to the show today. We're here at Cooper Lake here in East Texas, 75 miles east of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. It's a 19,300 acre lake that's really home to some of the very best blue catfishing really in the entire state of Texas. And today, the entire Lake Tawakoni Guide Service team is going to show you a really fun and cool way to catch these catfish in a way you've probably never seen before. So you better get ready because Let's Fish TV is on the air right now.
That is a fish. Oh man, look at this.
It's time for the only program that brings you real-time fishing reports from the Southeast region every week.
Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. Woo!
This is Let's Fish.
Hey everyone, Captain Michael Littlejohn here with my wife Terry with Lake Tawakoni Guide Service, and today we've got the entire guide team with us. Got Captain Noelle Ibarra, got Guide Ryan, and Captain Mike Thompson. And folks, we run 4 boats daily on Lake Tawakoni for hybrid striper, white bass, crappie, and catfish out of Open Water Lodge, which is nestled right there on the shores of Lake Tawakoni. We've got a 3,000 square foot lodge where you can come and hang out, stay with us the night before, and then fish the next day with any of the guides. But today we're here on Lake Cooper, which is 75 miles east of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex and really home of some of the best blue catfishing anywhere in the state of Texas. And today we're going to be fishing the Cormorant roost, which is really the absolute best way to catch these blue catfish up in shallow water, under bobbers, pitching to trees. It's going to be a great show today, and I'll tell you what, this technique will work anywhere in our region where catfish are found. We're also going to have the weekly fishing report in your local area, but first, let's get back to the studios for your weekly planner.
Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Let's Fish. Don't forget, daylight savings time starts this Sunday, so be sure to spring those clocks forward. The Salooner tables are predicting fair game fish activity both days this weekend. Peak game fish activity begins about 6:07 Saturday and 6:58 on Sunday morning. Evening action will begin around 6:33 on Saturday and 8:29 on Sunday night. Depending on your area, expect the sun to rise around 6:41 and set around 6:32. Nights will feature a moon that is 69% visible. We'll be right back to check all of the current fishing reports from throughout the area, and I'll return with Bassmaster Elite Angler Brandon Card on this week's Ask the Pro feature.
Hey everybody, I'm really excited about today's show. We've got an awesome setup. We've had light wind, calm water, and here out on the west end of the lake, we've got a huge number of cormorant that have been roosting all night, and these catfish are up under them just ready to eat this morning. We're gonna be tossing bobbers right under the trees. These catfish are gonna be competing for our baits, and these guys here, we're gonna be setting the hook as hard as we can and catching these catfish. All right guys, we are rolling into the timber here at Cooper Lake. We're set up on a perfect morning, guys. It's really, really hard to do this when it's real windy. We're bass fishing today for catfish. It's gonna be absolutely insane. Hey, check out these cormorant that are in the trees right here to our right. These cormorant have been eating shad on the main lake all day yesterday. Last night they came in here to roost, and all night they've been digesting shad, and it's been falling into the water. And all night the blue catfish have been under these trees eating what we call splat, which is splat fishing, which is the shad falling from the birds that ate it into the water. And we're getting ready to drill these catfish underneath these trees. Let's go get them. So we're gonna kind of come in this timber. It's okay though.
I'll grab it.
All right. Oh, you're under. Oh, it's a big one. It's a big one. It's a big one. It's a big one.
Oh, he's the tree.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. We'll get him. We'll get him off. We'll get him off. Where's that net at? Okay. See if you can go around that. There you go. There you go. That's a big fish right here.
That's a good fish.
I'm trying to work from the boat.
Yeah. Here, I'll hold this. Look at this, guys.
Oh, rest on that tree.
Come on, swing it back to the boat.
Go in after him, Mike.
Oh, it's a big fish on right here, guys.
We can get around, we can go bring him.
Yeah, hey, go that way, Mike. Go around it. Yeah.
Watch out for your husband.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're gonna walk him around this. This is a probably 10-pound fish.
That's a huge fish.
Oh yeah! That's awesome. Hey, give me some, baby. That's what I'm talking about right there.
I fished right up by the base of the tree, and wouldn't you know, this beautiful catfish came up and grabbed it again, took it under, got me wrapped up, but we was able to get the boat around. We got it untangled, got it in the boat. What a fun way to catch these fish, for sure.
It's almost a Tawakoni fish. It's a Cooper Lake fish. Check that out, man, right here. Guys, we're throwing chicken gizzards, and the reason why we're throwing these chicken gizzards is they're real durable and you can make multiple casts. Matter of fact, in this case, if we had a shad on or a liver or anything else, that first bite he'd have knocked it off,
Right.
but it stayed on the hook. Fish came back second time. He's north of 10 pounds. That's a great fish. Let's let this fish go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh.
Hey folks, it's time for Carolina's Report. It is my pleasure to be back once again representing my good buddies at Crazy Sister Marina. And I tell you what, you want to come down this spring, enjoy a great time on the water, enjoying what we have to offer here and living like a local. We can do it all at Crazy Sister Marina, from charter boats, private boats, kayaks, it doesn't matter. We've got it all. Visit crazysistermarina.com and book your trip for the spring right now. And I tell you what, it's my pleasure to be back. Year number 7 for me as your Carolina reporter, and it's my pleasure to share what's going on in the Carolinas, but I'm gonna put it on you this year. Make sure you send me some great reports from your lakes in the Carolinas or along the coast. I'd love to have those. Visit or send them to trilogyoutdoorsmedia@gmail.com. I'll get those reports, and hey, I'll throw them in there just like my good buddy Greg Kerrigan up in North Carolina, who's sending me reports all the time. Had a great time out on Lake Watery. The stripers are biting, and I tell you what, you know, getting out and enjoying that time of the year, the stripers right now, Watery, Murray, up on Lake Norman, you got some incredible fishing right now. You can get out with top water, find those big schools, get you some good live shad. Troll slowly around those areas where you know the bait is. You're gonna have some good action. And I'll tell you what, let's move to the saltwater, talk about what's going on out there, and it's wahoo. How about the 119 pounder that was weighed in the South Carolina Wahoo series? The fish are right now in that 150 to 175, 80 foot of water stacked up on top of that bait. High speed trolling is gonna probably bring your biggest fish to the fish box right now. But get out there, find that bait, you're gonna find the fish. And this has been your Carolinas Report. Remember, fish smarter, not harder, and keep your chaos organized.
Right there. There you go. All right, get ready. Oh, you go. Take the slack out. Take the slack out. Take the slack out. All right, get ready. Should go under. Take the slack out. Two reels. Right there. Dude, that ought to be game over right there. I'm gonna slow down the boat down here. All right. Oh, there's one right there. Oh, that's a good one too. Need a net? Oh, it's a good one. God, it's a good one. Look at there, folks. Oh man, those are tanks.
Nice and healthy fish.
Tanks.
All right, so another good sized blue cat right there, right over here splat fishing on Cooper Lake. We're gonna let this one go as well.
There he goes. All right. All right, folks, we're out here. We've got the entire group out fishing today. We got Mike, Ryan, Noel, we got my wife, Terry. Hey, we're catching these blue catfish in the trees today, and we're fishing for catfish just like we would for bass. We're chunking all day long. We're fishing for eater-sized fish just like this one right here. These fish are out here in these trees up under these cormorants. So people ask all the time, when is the best time to do this style of fishing, the cormorant fishing under the roost? And I'm gonna tell you, it's not during the summer and it's not during the spring. When these migratory birds come down from the north down into the southern part of the United States, and they start showing up around those cold fronts by the groves, landing and roosting in those trees is gonna be the primo time to start targeting this style of fishing. So let's go and let this one go right here. Get out of here, baby. All right, good deal. Let's go catch another one.
Let's Fish TV is proudly backed by Mercury, Go Boldly, Lowrance, America's #1 fish finder, Gulf Shores and Orange Beach, Alabama. Plan or book your fishing charter at orangebeach.com. Motor Guides Tour Pro with GPS anchor, powered by Passion.
There's a nice fish right there. All right, another splatfish this morning. That thing should go down. Okay, get ready, Terry. Mike's on. Oh yeah. Look at there. There he is. Oh, good one, good one. Oh man. How's he feel, Ryan? There's a nice fish right there. All right, another splatfish this morning. Look at there, guys. All right, look at there, man. These are good quality fish. Most of the fish you're gonna catch out here on Cooper Lake are gonna be in this range right here. Man, this lake is literally chocked full of these 3 to 5 pound blue cats right there. All right, yeah, look at there. You're out of bait there. All right, look at this, guys, look at that. Just an absolute beautiful fish. There, look at there. All right, we can hold him there. There he goes right there. All right, excellent fish. There's thousands of them up here in this timber. You just got to move around and keep moving, and you're going to catch one just like that right there. All right. Real quick tip here, fishing these blue catfish under the cormorant roost. Check this out. You're gonna need to get up extra early. This fishing only lasts the first couple hours of daylight, and if you're getting on the water after the sun has just come up, you've missed the bite. You need to be on the water well before daylight, know the route you're gonna take, because obviously you're going into the trees, and make sure that your first cast is just when you can barely see that bobber, because that is the prime time. Those cormorant, they don't have a lot of fear that time of morning. They're staying in the trees, they're doing their thing, and that's when the fishing is gonna be best. So don't miss that A+ bite, which is right at daylight.
Hey y'all, this is my favorite part of the show, the Alabama, Mississippi, and Georgia Coastal Fishing Report. This segment is brought to you by me, Captain Patrick Garmison, and Ugly Fishing. Ugly Fishing is my company. Do fishing charters down here around Mobile Bay, Alabama, Southwest Alabama, targeting just about anything that swims: speckled trout, redfish, sheephead, black drum, flounder, red snapper. You can give me a call or shoot me a text at 251-747-1554. Greg Hildreth with Georgia Charter Fishing said the sheephead bite is picking up around the nearshore wrecks in 30 to 45 feet of water. His favorite bait right now, and this will last well into April, is a fiddler crab. He said their sheephead are always going to eat a fiddler crab, so that's his guaranteed bait. In Mississippi, I talked to my buddy Kyle Johnson. He's the owner of Coastal Outfitters. He's targeting speckled trout and redfish following the migrations and movements of the pogies and the mullet. He said if you can stick with them and pattern them out, he said generally you're going to be able to find some speckled trout and redfish. He said the bite has been intermittent, but if you stick with those schools of bait, you're going to find some active fish as well. He said the sheephead bite for him has been a little bit slower, but he anticipates that going to heat up any moment with the water temperatures warming up. Here in Alabama, we're seeing almost a mirror image of what Kyle's seeing in Mississippi. We're seeing sporadic speckled trout activity and redfish, but the speckled trout are seeming to be moving out of the creeks and the rivers and going to start finding them more and more in the bay around schools of mullet and pogies. A lot of this is going to be best to be using soft plastics. I really like swim baits this time of year, like a slick lure, and getting that thing out, working it around your bait fish, and those trout and redfish are going to be real close to those mullet and pogie schools. In the words of my buddies from the Speckled Truth, keep what you need and leave the rest. God bless, guys.
Let's Fish TV is proudly backed by Academy Sports and Outdoors, making it easier than ever to gear up and have fun out there. Visit Mississippi. Wanderers welcome. Power Pole. Total boat control. Balls Out. Made in the USA. Heavy duty mounts for your fish finders.
We got stumps and we got fish coming in. Oh yeah, there you go. Here's some. Good job. All right, we're coming up on this really big tree in front of us, and this tree right here is going to have some fish on it. What you want to do, for whatever reason, once you catch a fish, it kind of blows the whole tree out. So, like in this case here, you want to get both fishermen throwing at the same time. In this case, Mike may get here and throw 3 in at the same time and try to get a triple hookup going on. So let's see what happens. All right. That was a pretty good cast right there. All right, y'all get them. We're in a good spot right here. Oh, got one right here. There he is. Get him, babe, get him. Where's the net at? Oh, good fish.
Good net.
Yeah, right here. All right. We got stumps and we got fish coming in. Oh yeah, there you go. Here's some.
Yeah.
Good job. Hey, there's 2 things that are really required for cormorant splat fishing blue cats. And the first one is this. Guys, when you're looking at a lake to fish, you've got to make sure you've got an ample amount of standing timber on your lake. You're not going to do well fishing for these blue cats, obviously under cormorant roost, if you've got just a few trees on your lake. You need several hundred acres of trees to really move through the morning, and that is key to your success. You want to find trees that have spider type branches. The pole trees that just look like a telephone pole don't work really well. And the second thing is this: make sure your boat has a trolling motor. You've got to have a trolling motor to sneak up on these roosts. You want to get as close as you can to these trees with the birds still in them, and you just can't get close if you're motoring through these areas and you're also spooking the fish. So trees on your home lake or wherever it is you're going to fish, and also a trolling motor will help put these big blue catfish under these cormorant roosts in the boat.
Watch our latest episode or catch up on past episodes on our website at letsfishtv.com. Be sure to hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter for new fishing videos every day. And download the free Waypoint TV app to get all the latest episodes every week on your phone, tablet, computer, or smart TV. Let's Fish TV is proudly backed by Lose, Feel the Difference, Mamba Boats, Ride with Pride, Strike King, Tie One On, Glacier Glove, stay outdoors longer with our gloves, hats, and shades, Fishing Specialties, makers of the premier mount assembly for live sonar,
So glad you're back with us. It is time now for the Ask the Pro question. This week, John Mark would like to know, what are some tips you would give someone who's looking to become a professional angler? For an answer, we asked Bassmaster Elite Angler Brandon Card.
If you're looking to become a professional fisherman, probably the number one thing that I would suggest is just stay on the water as much as possible. Just try to learn as many techniques as you can. Just try to be a versatile angler. You know, I see a lot of student anglers, high school and college age anglers these days. They worry too much about sponsors and not enough about just learning new techniques and figuring out how to catch fish under different conditions. So that's what I would say, just stay on the water as much as you can and just keep working your way up through the ranks, and the sponsors will come after you qualify for the elites or, you know, some of the top level.
Thanks so much, Brandon. If you have a question for one of the pros, visit our website, click on the Ask the Pro link, and send it in.
Here's today's Right Stuff, presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors.
All right, let's talk for a minute about what we used today to catch these catfish under the Cormorant roost. We used a bait casting setup and a spinning setup, depending to your liking. So either one is going to work just fine. Folks, we're using a slip bobber setup. It's real simple, just a pretty large bobber. We're using 50-pound braid with a 1/4 ounce weight down to a live bait kale hook on just a regular conventional setup. It's pretty simple. As far as the actual bait that we're using, you can get these at any supermarket right here. All this is a chicken gizzard. The reason we like these gizzards, they're very tough and they're going to stay on the hook for several fish, and you're casting repeated over and over again. The gizzard just stays on the hook. You can use shad, you can use all kinds of baits. This stays on the hook. And listen, everything that we use today, every bit of it, can be bought at Academy Sports and Outdoors. So go get your setup, get out there in the Cormorant roost. Every bit of this tackle right here will work anywhere where catfish are found. Open Water Lodge is a gated 5.5 acre point right in the shores of Lake Tawakoni, where friends and family and fishermen can come from all over, really, and just enjoy the cabins, the lodge. We've got incredible night fishing on our 170-foot pier. Our cabins really are 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. They've got flat screen TVs, they've got granite countertops, and then Tawakoni Guide Service is right here on the property, where we run 5 boats daily for trophy catfish, crappie, white bass, stripers, you name it. And we even actually run our business as well down in the saltwater on the Texas coast, where we specialize in amberjack and tarpon, red snapper, cobia, even deep dropping for swordfish and tilefish. So really, it's a one-stop shop where you can come and enjoy, get away with your family, and you don't even have to fish. You can enjoy the great views right here on the shores of Lake Tawakoni, just 45 minutes east of Dallas. Well, we hope you learned something today about fishing for these catfish under these Cormorant roosts. And trust me, these techniques will work anywhere where catfish are found. And hey, until next week, you guys be safe, have fun, and we'll see you on the water.